Hello trainers, Neto here, and today we're diving together into Open Great League with a team that is gonna be led by our favorite Shadow Kanto Ninetales. This Pokemon is gonna run a legacy move. I spent an elite TM to get my Ember on the Shadow Kanto Ninetales, and we're gonna have also Weather Ball with Psyshock. No overheat at all because I decided to keep Psyshock as my second charge attack. I want to have more coverage against poison types, and of course, if I happen to have the worst possible scenario with the Altaria, I decided to have a better coverage move like Psyshock for my damaging charge move. At the back, we have Sableye, which is gonna work as a key elemental option, a safe option overall, because it is gonna cover quite the variety of the meta, while it is gonna give me coverage against pretty much anything, and of course, even against Altaria, it can go pretty neutral. We also have Walrein, which is pretty good. Even after the nerf, you can still play Walrein, and a lot of people are not gonna expect it because I have seen a lot of teams double or even triple weak to Walrein. They do not expect a Walrein at all, so having a Walrein on your roster will always be super nice on your line of 3, and trust me on that, I wanted some really nice coverage against Altaria and Ferris, and Walrein can really fit nicely for that issue. So with that said, now let's dive into the first battle. We start off with a weird lead against Galarian+Stunfisk. A lot of trainers on this double set run that I'm gonna showcase to you trainers today are gonna use Galarian+Stunfisk up on the lead, and I can say that it might look good on paper because we're fire, they are steals, but still they have the Rock Slide and the Earthquake, which can both do tremendous amount of damage, so it's always like a playable matchup. Not definitely a very good one, not definitely a bad one, just playable. We're gonna see now on the switch in the Sableye here, and I have to go now with my Icicle Spears. These are gonna do so much damage to the Sableye, they are gonna farm us down, which is kinda sad, but still we can go in now with our own Sableye, tank one move and completely farm down right after. So down goes their Sableye. At the back there is gonna be a Trevenant, and they want to keep their Galarian+Stunfisk for my Ninetales. So here is the reason that I prefer Kantonian Shadow Ninetales over the Alolan form, because it can break down the core meta of Great League, especially those cores with Stunfisk and Trevenant. They can still be broken down by Ninetales from Kanto, and this is gonna be absolutely awesome. A lead that I do not like at all against my Ninetales, and perhaps the most horrible one that you can get other than the Bastiodon of course, is gonna be this one, the Altaria, because Altaria can apply so much pressure with its defensive typing, the Dragon typing, to that Ninetales, because it resists pretty much everything, and Psyshock will never be enough to finish off not even the 50% HP of the total out of the Altaria's total HP. So we're gonna see now Walrein able to finish off Altaria, and now with Altaria out of the way, we might have a chance for this match, but we lost our boy Sableye in the process. They have now that Venusaur, and it seems like they're staying in, so I'm just gonna go here for another one. Down they go. At the back lies the Swampert, and that's why they did not want to switch out, because they want to have the Swampert over our Ninetales. However, here we know better, we are smarter than them, we're gonna go with the Icicle Spear, and right after we're gonna dive into the battle against the Swampert with the fire type. We have to block no matter what, obviously, and right after that we're gonna be able to completely annihilate this Swampert out of existence, and we're gonna grab this nice victory. Into the next one now against this Stunfisk on the Galarian form. A lot of Stunfisks, as I have already said, so we're gonna go ahead and pressure even more. Most likely I'm gonna go for the double seed scenario, because I want my Ninetales to destroy down the Stunfisk, and whenever I see a Stunfisk up on the lead, I'm always like there has to be another Pokemon, something like a grass type, something like a Venusaur or a Trevenant at the back that is gonna struggle against my Ninetales. So keeping it alive can be the key, and then safe switch to my Sableye, because it can can do so much work pretty much against the meta. So we're seeing here the Deoxys from the opposing side, and we're gonna go ahead and use a foul play. Down goes the Deoxys, we're down on shields. What are they gonna do? They have a grass type, not the Trevenant, but instead the Tropius. So we have now a double foul play ready to go. We are gonna go with the foul play. We have one more able to unleash its wrath. The second foul play gonna put so low the Tropius, and we're gonna go in with the Walrein. I'm thinking that they have to go for the RLAs. They do not want to risk it, and here it is trainers able to destroy them down and predict their own plans. Into the next one now with the Medicham up on the lead. This is not a good lead. Okay, trainers, we still have to be extremely careful here because a simple psychic can absolutely wreck us apart. So I decide to take the move here. However, it is gonna be the big move, the psychic. No bait at all. Down goes my Pokemon. They have at the back a Diggersby, and now let's see how this can unfold because they know my entire line while I do not still know their final Pokemon. So Diggersby here is gonna go for the big move, the Earthquake. I thought they were baiting, but that was not gonna happen at this point. Our trainer here knows his stuff, so we have to go for the Icicle Spear, able to finish off this Diggersby. They have the Medicham, which returns you to the battle. What do you have at the back, trainers? Trainer, not a lot of trainers, just one, and we're gonna see in a while, and it is gonna be the Walrein. So this is gonna be an end game for us right now, but we can still try and do our best here. Gonna use the foul play. We have to take at least one, to be honest. So here is the Icicle Spear. I'm just gonna try and go here for a double foul play. Hopefully this can be enough, but I really doubt it because it barely does enough damage to finish them off. However, I do one more Shadow Claw and the Dream with the foul play. They survive with 1 HP, and we're gonna take this loss. Even if we shielded there, we could have lost because they had so much energy. They could easily go for triple Icicle Spear. So here is something that you should really want to know before commenting down in the comments that I made a bad play over there. So into the next one now against another bad lead with the Altaria, I believe. I think it was an Altaria, and we're gonna be met up with a Stunfisk on the switch. This means that we have to go in now with our Ninetales. We're gonna take one move and then rely on that Walrein to finish off the entire match because, as I have already told you, most trainers are not prepared for Walrein. They have totally deleted it from their mind, so Walrein can definitely outplay a lot of things, and the nerf was not even that good. Okay, the nerf was kinda weird. You still reach to those Icicle Spears pretty effectively. Just Icicle Spear needs 5 more energy, so you need 5 Powder Snows each time you reach to an Icicle Spear to unleash its wrath. So you're gonna be just fine. Just use a Walrein like you used to. You are gonna be on a very good spot. You are seeing here that Walrein is gonna put off a really nice fight against the opposing side, and we're gonna turn around not only the bad lead but also the switch-in matchup that we had towards our advantage. Into the next one now, and we're seeing a Galarian Weezing. What a spicy mon. I really like this Pokemon, but against our Kantonian Shadow Ninetales, well, we have the upper hand. They also have a Shadow Kantonian Ninetales. We're gonna respond to them with our Walrein. I know we can take the Weather Ball, so perhaps they were running a triple overheat team. Let's see what they might have at the back. I have no clue at all, so we're gonna get destroyed down over here. I'm not gonna block or anything because I'm only at the Icicle Spear range, which is resisted, and at this point I'm just gonna go in with my Kantonian Ninetales. Let's see how they respond here. They are gonna go for the move at the CMP, almost the CMP, but I have to throw the Psyshock no matter what. Whatever comes in now, I have some energy to spare, so let's see if we can take their final shield out of the play. They have a Shadow Manectric. We should have expected it because, as we already said, they might have a triple overheat team. So here it is, trainers. I'm just gonna block no matter what. Overheat is such a good move, and I have to go ahead and use the Return to feint down, that fairy type Pokemon. So at this point Manectric will come in. I have to outspeed to the foul play. Unfortunately, right on the CMP, they're gonna reach to the overheat, but good news here is that we have some HP left on the Kantonian Ninetales, and we're gonna grab this close victory. Into the next one now against an Alola Ninetales. Are you kidding me? This is gonna be pretty awesome because we have the upper hand. They stay in, which means that at the back lies something that is gonna be extremely weak to our fire option here. So we're gonna try and completely farm down the Alola Ninetales. They have the Stunfisk which comes in, and we have so much energy to spare. And right now I'm just gonna go with double Weather Ball and perhaps switch out, I'm not sure, or stay in. We're gonna see in a while. Perhaps they have something like a Trevenant at the back, and I have two really good options for Trevenant, to be honest. So I'm just gonna go in now with my Walrein. I know I can survive one Rock Slide. Instead they go for the big move. They have now the Trevenant, we read them correctly, and we're absolutely gonna wreck them apart. So look at that, trainers, able to destroy their whole team down with my Walrein and Ninetales. My Sableye was not even needed, not even showed up in battle. Into the next one now against the Galarian Stunfisk. Once again, you love to see it. We're gonna go with a Weather Ball, and now we're gonna block their move, because I know that since they stay in, they might have another bad matchup against Ninetales, and they can safely farm down. So here comes now that Altaria. We're gonna go in with a Sableye because we want to bait out their last Pokemon. It is gonna be the Trevenant, and of course we're gonna break down that core, the Stunfisk Trevenant core, with our Ninetales, meaning that now we have to take this Shadow Ball into our faces with a Sableye. We also took a shield in the process. Gonna go in with a Ninetales, able to farm down. We have the time to go here for the Psyshock for some big damage to that Ninetales, and now we're just gonna switch out to our Walrein, and this is gonna be a great game. I know we can survive even a whole Moonblast if that is gonna land. And at this amount of HP, I'm not even afraid of not shielding. So down they go, and we're gonna grab for ourselves a very nice victory. Into the next one now against the Sableye, up on the lead. A pretty weird lead, to be honest, because if they land one foul play in combination with those Shadow Claws, you are seeing that we are absolutely doomed. So I have to block accordingly, and I will try to catch the second foul play on my Walrein, because Walrein is a thick beast that I do not save up shields for this Pokemon most of the time, even though it is gonna be used as a closer. So we're gonna be met up with a Trevenant, and I was thinking here if I want to shield or not. At the last second I was like, you know what, why shield? I can safely farm down here with my Ninetales. That Sableye of theirs is gonna be energy dry, so at the back lies a Nidoqueen, and I have to go here for the big move, the Psyshock. They are gonna block it, and we have to go in with our Sableye. I have a feeling that they will try to cut, so that's why I will not throw on the time that I have to. So here comes now the opposing Sableye. I will farm up a little bit energy, a little bit more energy than usual, and right now I'm super close to the return. I also have the shield, which I am just gonna use on the next move, which is gonna be this Poison Fang, and at this point the return is just gonna do the fatal damage that we need to grab this amazing victory. Into the next one now with Ninetales facing another Stunfisk battlers. Is this gonna be the 4th or the 5th? Write down in the comment section, because I totally forgot. So we are gonna see comment section, yeah. We're gonna see a very nice battle here with our fire types against this Stunfisk. This fire type also has access to the Weather Ball, which needs only 6 of those Embers to charge up, and we're gonna be able to reach after we spend 2 shields for this matchup. They are gonna double block, and I will try to catch here the Rock Slide on my Sableye, keeping alive my Ninetales, because I know what there is at the back. There has to be something like a Grass type. Any Grass type works pretty well with Stunfisk for that Swampert matchup, so that's why I'm always expecting a Grass type at the back when I see a Stunfisk up in front. We're gonna be able to finish off with Ninetales. They are also energy dry on their Stunfisk, which means that they're gonna go in now with their final Pokemon, which is gonna be, in this case, the Sableye. We're gonna go down to the Sableye, but still we have a whole Walrein to unleash its wrath against our opponent. So that's all, trainers. Thank you for watching, thank you for staying till the end. I hope you had a nice time watching the video. Just be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, because it really helps a lot my channel grow a little bit every single day. So with that said, trainers, farewell to you, and I hope to see you all into the next one. Take care, trainers. Choo choo choo.